All right, polymers are very large molecules, okay, incredibly large molecules. Basically, you take smaller molecules and you hook them all together and you get much larger molecules. So here's an example. If you take ethylene, okay, so here's ethylene, 2 carbons, all right? If you bond it to another ethylene and then bond that to another ethylene, bond that to another ethylene, and so forth and so on, these are called the monomers. Mono meaning one, it's one unit, okay? However, when you put them all together, you have a polymer, okay? Poly meaning many and mer meaning units, okay? So if you take ethylene and you polymerize it, you have polyethylene. Everyone has heard of polyethylene, okay? So polyethylene is basically a gigantic carbon-hydrogen chain with all single bonds. That's polyethylene, okay? So in polymerization, the monomer CC double bond are broken and a single bond is formed. Okay, what basically happens is, here, let's just kind of show you an example with arrows. This bond bonds to here, which then kicks this bond to this carbon, which then kicks this bond to another carbon, which opens up this bond to another one, and so forth and so on. Okay, and by changing the groups on your double bonds, you can change the properties of this molecule. For example, if you have a CH2, CH with an aromatic ring, okay, this compound is called styrene. So what do you think it's called when you polymerize it? If you said polystyrene, you are absolutely correct. Basically what polystyrene is you have aromatic rings all here. Here you have an aromatic ring, here's an aromatic ring, here's an aromatic ring, and that's like styrofoam, is that, okay? If you fluorinate this, if you have fluorines, I don't know how many fluorines, I don't remember exactly, let's just put all fluorines. So if you fluorinate this and you polymerize it with another one that has all fluorines, all right, and you add this, this, and this, so you basically have this huge carbon chain with a bunch of fluorines on it, all right, it's a fluorinated compound. Do you guys know what this is called? Fluorinated polymers. Fluorinated polymers are known as Teflon. All right, fluorine is incredibly non-reactive, incredibly non-reactive. It just does not bond to anything unless it's initially bonded on the carbon. But if I were to add things to this, it won't bond. This is very, um, uh, uh, these fluorines just kind of avoid everything, all right? All right, so here's kind of just the polymers and the, the example of the polymers and the chemicals. So polyvinyl chloride. Anytime you have a double bond with sometimes it's called a vinyl group. Okay, so this is the monomer. How do I know? Because, here's my repeating unit, CH2, CCl, CH2, CCl, CH2, CCl. That's the monomer. Okay, so also known as PVC. Our PVC pipes, all the pipes all throughout our house, are basically polymers of this molecule. Polyacrylonitrile has a nitrile group. Here's polystyrene. All right, polyisobutylene. Okay, so there you go. Those are polymers. We will stop there, and we will talk about aromatic compounds when we come